What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm on CPT. I guess so. I guess so. Nobody in takes it. You the man. Guess what I got coming in, guys? I got a brand new pair. I'm not gonna be a teacher. I got a brand new pair of grants, but these are the old grants. And this is a pair, brand new, coming in. These shits are probably worth, I don't know, a few grand, maybe more, because they're older and they're not used. So that's coming in. Yoine. See? Kalia just called you Yoine. Not Yayin, but Yoine. Yayin. Yayin. Lion. Yayin. Yayin. Not Yayen. Yayan. Yayin. Is it Yayen or Yayan? Like lion, Yayin, or Yayen? You said it's Yayen. Yeah, a pair, baby. A pair. We got to get this popping. We don't really have. How many entries do we have? Let me see. We don't really have a lot of entries for these. I'm not pushing them enough, though. Yeah, we only got. Yeah, nah, chill. We need like at least 20 more entries for the Mayweather gloves. Grant gloves. See the Grant glove. Just the one we already got mad entries for. And then we also got the Marvin Hagler joints, which, you know. Traditional samurai pronunciation. Oh, man. Damn. I should have. The thing is, I did it once. Actually, I could have with this. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, doing a raffle at the end of my videos, I feel like it's a little like infomercially. No? Anyway, lines are open as usual. We had a good one last night. No, not the fight. I'm talking about, oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, but doing like a promotion like that, I feel like is weird. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just didn't think of it. Yeah, I showed one clip of that fight. Victor was just done. He did not want to be in there. That was his way of being like, oh, this way I'll lose, but it'll look like he cheated. It's like, nah, we still saw that you quit. CompuBox is shit. Yeah, but what do you think the other people are using? The Force? CompuBox can be shit. Yes, it can be. It can be bad. There's times where I'm like, that's not accurate, but usually it's pretty good. Right? I know Ness is live right now with Bill Haney for like fucking 2 hours. Is that Larry Holmes? And is what Larry Holmes and Duran? As the AI judge, I take offense to that. The other people are just as corrupt as the judges, refs, commentators. That's true. No. Against who? Oh, actually, that is possible. That's possible. Let's see. Because Cambosis barely hit him. Let's see. Let's see the punch stats. Hitchens landed 205. Cambosis connected on 57. 57, it says. Out of 300 something. Mm-hmm. But Don King was like the Don back then. Don King was the Don. He fucking, you know, he was the guy. 57 sounds pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, that's what it says. Durant was a big draw in NYC. Why would Durant be a big draw in New York? That I don't understand. I'll tell you guys something. I wish I lived back in New York. We might have to fucking make that move. Might have to go in a small fucking 2-bedroom apartment, but fuck it. Nice. And yesterday, he came in and for the most part, he he uh he behaved himself for the most part. I'm just glad for Hitchens finally getting his credit. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, some people I won't who will remain nameless think Hitchens don't deserve credit. So, you know, I think he does. I think it's credit with an asterisk next to it, though, right? Like, yes, but so and so. These fucking fruit flies back. I got the stickies. I ordered them. They won't be here till tomorrow, I don't think. I witnessed it. Dudes were telling me to pull up to the panel, but I chilled. Yep. That wasn't too bad, though. Did it just go in here? It did. The fucking fruit fly just went in my goddamn soda. All right. That's disgusting. I gotta pour this shit out. Little fucker. Little fucker. And we got a mouse upstairs. We got a fucking mouse and we got fruit flies. And I left Brooklyn for this. Interesting. I just want to see Shakur Zapata be honored. It will be. It's crazy. Boots won his first belt at 27. Durant was known for partying with all the best Puerto Rican salsa players at NYC. Salsa players? What? The fuck are you talking about? That's gross. No, Yayan. I mean, not Yayan. CJ. Look. You see that? 0 calories. I know it's not really crisp. 0 sugar. There is 0 sugar in here. I don't know why I went in there. Yeah, I got 2 fucking cats. Well, my wife. So the cats are hunting. So they're keeping the little fucker like. But you know, he still gets around. I'm seeing droppings and shit. Like this is like old school. Like when I was coming up in Hell's Kitchen, I'd see that all the time. Maybe field mice. You don't know, man. The mice in New York City are different, yeah. They are different. They are a lot more aggressive, a lot dirtier, a lot nastier. They'll chew through like this mouse hasn't chewed through any plastic anywhere. A New York City mouse, a bag of chips or something, they chew right through that. They could chew through metal. Well, not metal, but they could chew through plastic, wood. Like those are aggressive. These shits are different. They're definitely way more docile. Okay, I didn't know that, Mo. My guy David, he should use you on the panel last night. Oh yeah, David wasn't around. It explodes? No, it doesn't. No way. That's that old like it'll explode a can of cola with some fucking fizzies in it. Nah, I don't got rats. Come on, man. Stop trying to fucking creep me out. Nah, I don't got rats. I saw the little fucker. Probably like this. Nasty. We had an open panel, man. We were all cooking like Michelin star chefs. But you, of course, were probably cheating on somebody. Because that's the way you do shit. You a cheater. Maybe not anymore. Oh, shit. This fucking guy. Appreciate you. CJ already started with 5 for the Grant Gloves. This fucking guy. Appreciate you, CJ. You are the man. Now I got to put Grant Gloves and Grant Glove because we got 2 different ones. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 5. You're in. And you know what? You get 1 extra because you did over 5 for the other Grant Glove. So there you go. CJ got 6. I think CJ's gonna. Yeah, these Grant Gloves are dope. They, do they look like? No, they don't look like the one glove I'm giving away. The one glove I'm raffling where you could get signature. These are different. These are older. Mice can't burp, homie. I had rats and it popped them. Word? Is that a fact? But would they eat baking soda? Yeah, David was dodging that knife like he was Samurai Yayan's sidekick. It was my second B-day yesterday, Daddy Day. Oh, that's dope. Oh, she tried to bite it off? Wait a second. Wait a second. This crazy bitch tried to bite your shit off. I thought it was a knife. She tried to bite it? Wait a second. She tried to bite your warthog off. Wow. What's up, Ray? What's the anatomy? They have stomachs. I didn't know you needed anatomy to burp besides just having a stomach and an esophagus. Oh. Oh, man. Let me ask you a question. Leading up to the infamous chomp, was she like Academy Award winning? Like, yeah, baby, sit back, relax. I got you. Was it like a whole. Did she light candles and put on some Sade? Put you in a bathrobe? Did she draw a bubble bath for you? Was she just on some like, now it's time for you to just relax, lay back, make sure your eyes are closed tight? Oh, goodness. You need a special flap in your throat to be able to burp. You do. Yeah, esophageal sphincter, that's called. Esophageal sphincter. That's why people who get acid reflux, their esophageal sphincter sometimes doesn't work well, or the acid ends up burning it because it's repeated. So yes, so they don't have an esophageal. Let's see this. All right, let's see this. And then we're gonna get into this fucking dick biting because this is out of control. Out of control. All right, real quick. All right, here we go. Can rats burp? No, rats physically unable to burp, according to Ripley's Believe It or Not. They also cannot vomit. This is due to their bodies are structured, including their diaphragm and stomach, the lack of certain brain circuits, according to the brain circuits. Okay. Do rats have esophageal sphincters? Yes, rats do have esophageal sphincters, both upper and lower. Okay. Lower esophageal sphincters particularly important preventing. Okay, gastric reflux. Okay, so that's not why they can't. They can't because of the what? The diaphragm and their stomach. The anatomy is structured differently, like what Mo said, and certain brain circuits. Wow, I learned something new. All right, now let's get back to this crazy fucker. Yes, dude, I was getting work down there, and she knew I was cheating and tried to. So scratch it off? Wait. Scratch it off? Scratch off a Jimmy. How do you scratch off? Maybe she thought it was Lotto? Who cares? Uh, unlocked that feature. Oh my god. She thought she was gonna make mega millions. Like this? How the fuck do you do that? Scratch it? Mo, I mean, Dave, you gotta call in maybe? Or something. Wow. Wow. She was using both hands, obviously, and had big, long nails. Never been to heaven and hell so quick. So she, like, tried to Freddy Krueger, like, fucking stick it in and then. No, Dave, that's the opposite. That's the exact opposite of a great one. The exact opposite. Wow. Did you get scarred? Nah, that shit's pretty. I feel like that doesn't really scar very easily. You mean with Elsa Scissorhands? I won't front. Like, I've never hit a woman, but she probably would have had a size 12 Nike imprint on her forehead if that was me. Two of them. I would have shot her directly through the sheetrock. Edna. I knew a girl named Edna in junior high school. She was hideous. She was fat. She stunk. Mental. But what about physical? Smell it? What? Why? Oh! The worst I ever had was in college. This girl spanked it, but like hit me with awful rug burn. She was like spanking it like a fucking wild woman. Like she drank a Red Bull and popped Ritalin and just started like it started smoking. She was like a Native American trying to make fire with two sticks with two twigs, and it scabbed up. That's the worst I ever had. But that that went away in like a week. Stinky. She stunk. She had huge boobies. She was a black girl. I remember that she was this black girl. She had huge boobies, but like smelled. And we were only like 14 or whatever, 13 at the time. But she was one of those. She had that. She had the body of an old 50-year-old lunch lady, but only at like 14 or 15. That's all I remember about her. She was actually really nice though. She was cool. Just ugh. Oh yeah, girls do that. That's normal. She did call to she called to apologize and told me to go see her. She'd make up for it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. She was so fine and paid for some shit. I was tempted. Oh boy, hold on, my wife's. No, she's at a nay. Sorry, it's about my daughter neighbor's house playing. All right, my bad. Yeah, nah. What's up, Joaquin? You might have been tempted, but Cuban. What's up? Stay wavy. We're hearing. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, guys. Sorry. Hold on. My bad. What up, Wavy? We're hearing David Garcia's horrific tales of Johnson chopping. Crazy women got the best lovin'. That's true. I would have folded, David. Yayan, you're wild. Trust me. Wait, what? Yesterday, my AirPod wasn't working. Sorry. Yesterday, my AirPod wasn't working properly, so you couldn't hear most of what I was saying. Now, we heard you. You did chop out a couple times, that's true, but we heard you for the most part. She bought me a lot of shit. Girl came from a good family. Well, you know, I don't need to state the obvious here. Yeah, nah, Wavy's the man. You fucked up the bag. You think you fucked up the bag? I fucked up a bag. A 17-year career that I had, that I built from scratch, a business I built from scratch with my wife. Got to sell the shit because of fucking because of COVID, basically. Maybe that's not my fault, but other businesses did survive. So you talk about you fucked up a bag. Some doesn't feel like I fucked up a bag. You know, and as a man, it's like, it's, you know, you as a fighter, it's hard to just blame COVID. It's like, well, there's other businesses who survived COVID. Why didn't I? Why can't I? You know, not just COVID, but the impending strains afterwards, the inflation we're dealing with now, all the craziness. I guess not just COVID, it's also the craziness in the world, I think, got people shook to go out. What's up, Sebastian? Nah, no amount of money. Fuck that. Even boxing, I tell you guys, like these guys who drool on themselves, gotta eat smash burgers out of a straw. Like, is it worth it? They're rich for that? Nah, I'd rather be poor and be able to eat my smash burger. Means better things are coming. I appreciate you. I am not stopping the grind. It just gets frustrating because it's like I've even had mad interest in people buying the club, which would help, but then nothing goes through. It's just like my boxing career. You know how many times I've been hit up by networks, by people, yo, we want to have you on, blah, blah, blah. And then it just doesn't go through. While it's great to have the interest, you still like interest doesn't make the bank account, you know what I mean, swell up. Yeah, true. I don't know what that means, Mo. Why would Pacquiao do that? And what's lumpia? What's that going to do, Yayan? My wife be praying every day. It hadn't done shit. Why would it work for me? It doesn't work for her. Shouldn't she be enough? I'm a big Santa fan. Sucks how COVID fucks you. Yeah, man. Not all of us though. A bunch of us. Don't get me wrong, but not all of us. But what are you gonna do? It's getting to like, you know, one for the game. You're the man, CJ. You are the man. Appreciate you as always. You're a good fella. Let me hit you with what's your favorite one? Oh, this only because this is your favorite. Fuck it, I hit you with two favorites since you stacked up for those Grant gloves. First off, fruity. Okay, and of course, second.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
There we go. Marco, who's the biggest comedian? I don't even want to talk about that if you don't mind. It's just depressing. But Tracy Morgan, I mean, a lot of them back in the day. Well, I know my shit would never stop bleeding, and yeah, because like especially the penis, because it like fucking expands and shrinks, and that just stretches on. It's harder to heal when you keep stretching on the scabs and re-irritating them. By the way, word. Oh, it's a Filipino egg roll? I didn't know that. Holy mackerel, I hope you make it to heaven. Speak. Is that how you spell mackerel? I mean, the big corporate clubs will be fine. It's just mom and pop. Yep, that's a fact. Yeah, man. I just added another one. It's on its way here. I got a pair of Grant unused Grant gloves. I believe they're, let me see, they're 8 ounce or 10 ounce. They're fight gloves, just like the ones. Where is it? Let me see, so I can tell you guys for show. I don't know what I did with it. Hold on. Let's see. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? Let me ask you guys this too. I could get. You ever see the champions have the bracelet? It's like the belt. It's the WBC belt, but it's shrunken. It's made into a bracelet, like a little like wear it on your wrist. Would you guys want one of those? I can get those. I got a sponsor who will get me the WBC like wrist ones that are kind of dope. Would you guys want that? That's the first question. Second, let me look at my sponsor's email here to see the grant. Here they go. Okay. 8 ounce. Yeah, these are 8 ounce joints. 8 ounce fight gloves, but like old. Like I believe these might be from like the early 2000s or like 20 years old and unused. New. So that's the newest one added. Yep, 4. Okay. Thanks, Move. Floyd Hagler single Grant glove. Yep, that's exactly right. Foe. Keep manifesting where you want to be. Maybe some things don't work out for a reason. So, yeah, man. Appreciate it. That's what they say. What's up, Clarissa? Alberto is not here. You should have, Clarissa. Why didn't you like talk for a sec when you called in? Everybody wants to hear your funny shit live. I get it though. Baby steps, right? I get it. Lines are open. Lines are open. I know we're just getting rolling, but lines are open. No, he did not. He won't. She would, yeah. She would probably, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Mm-hmm. Word. My bad. My bad. That's crazy, David. That is such a crazy fucking story. Cuban girl, huh? Shit. Nah, he's gonna. I'm telling you, Alberto's gonna cam up like this. Hey, it's me, Alberto. And you notice you can't see tits. If they're there, you won't be able to see them. You'll just see this. Maybe no chin hair though. He'll cam up like this. Hey, what's up? It's me, Alberto. How you guys doing? Told you I'm real. Told you. All right, peace. And then he back at it. And he peace out. That's what he's going to do. I'll tell you, though, Alberto does know boxing. You know what I mean? And he is kind of smart when he's not trolling people. Yeah, it is. I got boots. Not official. Nobody answered, by the way. Would you guys be interested in the WBC, like a bracelet? You guys ever seen those? They give them to the real champions. The real champions get them. We can wear them around their wrist. I would probably rock that shit. Like if I was a former champ, I'd probably rock the wrist one all the time. It's dope. I never been with a crazy chick I didn't nut in. Thank God I'm lucky. Wait, what? Wait, what? You're saying that you take specifically the crazy ones and you pop off like Orville Redenbacher and them? So you want to make crazy babies? Is that what? I just want to make sure that's what you're saying, Mo. David did that broad dirty. Yeah, but come on. Like using his shit like a slap chop? Nah. I've been pumping no 2D, the Boots Ortiz matchup for a few days now. Perfect, solid opponent to establish. Yeah, it'd be beautiful. My crazy chick jerked my steering wheel. Jerked my steering wheel. Fuck that shit. Huh? I don't get it. Sorry, Smooth. I don't get that. No, Crisco. Nobody uses Crisco. When people use, this is why it doesn't make sense, Yayan. Everybody in here, when you deep fry food, you don't take Crisco and like with your hand, put it in the pan and melt it down. You get already melted vegetable oil. That's why it doesn't make sense. Mo said the only classy women get condoms. I know, like what the fuck? Oh, because she was pissed? Oh, yeah, that's crazy. He already has a belt though, doesn't he? Okay. Damn! Because you guys were like in the middle of an argument. She just reached over, was like, you motherfucker! Like pulled it, like that kind of shit. I know. That's wild. That's wild. No. You know what? I've never worked in a kitchen. I should ask. Like I told you guys, my wife's family owns a bar, which we might take over. There's nothing. We're supposed to take that over, right? And that would be a little cake coming in, but it's in mad debt. So her brother, who's still running it from a different state, wants to make the debt up first because he doesn't want us to take over. And let's say we put it in more debt. He doesn't want to be like, blame us for, he wants the shit to go out of debt. Then he's going to give it to us. So anyway, point is, I should ask because I don't think people use Crisco as the base oil for deep frying, but I could be wrong. Nah, my landlord's coming over today with traps. So the cats though were on one last night. Like my cat it's definitely still there. She was on one, guarding, like fucking hunting. She was hunting. I got two. Only really the female cat is hunting. The other dude's a fat lazy fuck. It is? Bulgarians don't eat no damn raw food. I think you're lying about being dropped. You got dropped on your nugget before. Marco, yesterday's stream was good. No one overtalked. Maybe Lowe did that. Lowe's the man. Lowe just when Tiafimo comes up, Lowe gets super excited. Traps usually don't work. You got to put the gel bait. Nah, traps work. This is a field mouse. And normally, all my years in New York City, the thing I learned is you don't do traps. You got to plug the hole up. But this, I think, either came in through the door or through a broken window, which we already fixed. So the trap will just get the only, you know what I mean? If you're just trying to get 1 or 2 out and no more can come in, traps are fine. But if you have a hole, mice multiply in the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? You can't put up enough traps to keep up with how many will keep coming in and in and in. People don't realize that. Just grab a fish straight out the water. Ew. Now that's what Yayin does, Clarissa. All jokes aside, out there in the farm, he has a little pond in his backyard, and they're like, "Yayin, it's dinner." He's like, "All right, hold on," and he, woo, that's some good trout. And they go, "Oh, Yayin's such a damn good fisherman." And then Yayin's like, "Yeehaw, hot pooey," and that's lunch at the Yayins. I know that's annoying. And the truth is, that's kind of how I see Indiana, although it's probably not like that at all. You like debating with Alberto? Yeah, that was good. So it's settled. Crisco definitely pops. No, it does pop, but people don't use it that way. I don't think. Yeah, that's true. Did you hear Norman versus Haney? I heard, yeah. For sure. Is that a country or black accent or black accent? And I was doing like redneck. That was redneck? Like, I don't think don't like all but don't all country people have kind of the same nah, black country people have a different accent than white country people. Right? I don't know. I'm not very well versed in the whole country accents. Ian was at the warehouse on a stream. Oh, he's gonna yell at me. LOL, yeah, I was just getting off work. Bro, I had you freezing up yesterday. Bro, it makes Indiana seem like the wild. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not a redneck at all, Marco. You just white. I know I'm not a redneck. I'm not a redneck. Can't picture you. Nah. Oh, you never heard him talk? Nah, he doesn't. He kind of talks like I don't know. He has a weird accent. Like I wouldn't be able to place his accent. It kind of sounds a little bit like Troy, which is Ohio. I guess it's like a Midwestern kind of accent. I can't really place it. Yeah, and I can't really place your accent at all. So, yeah. Well, yeah, you do. You do. But not like, yeah, you do. Right. Yeah, he has one. It's hard to like CJ, you don't really have one. You sound very, I said this before, you to me sound very like American, in like indigenous, just like you're the kind, you know what you sound like? You sound like somebody they'd hire at a call center because you speak clearly, you don't have any kind of accent that'll because that's the problem. That's why people at call centers always talk kind of like CJ because they don't want people who have thick accents. Like Yayan, you might not be able to be understood by certain people. You know what I'm saying? And me saying like walk and talk or whatever, people might be like, you need somebody who says all the words kind of just what's the word? Not indigenous, but I don't know. You sound like you're from California. Like a Raza, as they call them, right? A Chicano, I guess. But you don't have like a thick accent, but you have a slight California like thing to you, I would say. But yours isn't very strong, Alberto. Mumble. Yeah, you do. You talk, but that's I think because like maybe you're shy a little. That you talk kind of you're soft spoken a little. That's true. But that you could still be soft spoken with an accent. Did you? I'm telling you, you have that voice. Very like what's the word? I don't know what the word is. You do? You from the South? You sound like a spicy Mexican. Cali dudes pronounce words at the end with I know, Buster. But see, CJ doesn't talk like that. That's because you're always trying to pick up the ladies, man. Get your fucking bedroom voice away from us. It's a boxing room. Ain't nobody want to get you trying that twinkle in your eye. Hey, what's up, people? What's going on? Alberto has an Oscar De La Hoya voice. No, he doesn't. De La Hoya sounds kind of, how do I put it? You know,
Tutti frutti.
little bit, right? Yeah, he kind of says, nah, I don't think he sounds like Oscar. Well, yes, he says the words like Oscar, but he doesn't speak like this. Come on now, it's crazy. Like he has that lispy, like Oscar has that tutti fruity lispy. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, he was on for like 2 hours. I didn't go on. Like you guys think I have an accent? Does it sound? You guys think that when I talk I have an accent? Talk to me. You sound well. Yeah, you're gonna sound regular to yourself. I don't hear my accent, but sometimes people tell me I have one. East LA. Okay. Yeah, Mo, you don't really have an accent at all. You're kind of like CJ, like very kind of just like miscellaneous American kind of. They might be. Yeah, they do sound the same way. Oscar's less. Eubank's teeth always have to touch. It's crazy here because you see, in that fight, his teeth they don't go on top or on. They always have to just touch. The tips touch each other when he talks all the time. Yeah, New York. Alberto sounds like he would be a part of Robert Garcia's camp. That's racist. You sound normal. Only certain words, phrases I heard an accent. Marco, I think the dude blocked Mother account. Who? What dude? Mid-level NY accent, not jerky. Yeah, exactly. Right. Because I'm not like, open your fucking ears there, jackass. You jerk off. Those are like, yeah. Does he? You sound like a California Mexican to me as well, David. You have more of an accent to me than Mo, I believe. I'm from West Texas. Oh shit, you got a thick country accent? All right. I think it's because they're from Northern Cali. Ah, yeah, Northern seems to not have that like Mark ass Buster shit going on. Oh, yeah, Clarissa's in West Texas. Told y'all Northern versus Southern Cali. Yeah, that's a fact. Well, back then it was, like, yeah, shut up there, jerky. Like that's what they would call each other. Yeah, Memphis is real country. Memphis is mad country. There's some people like to me, there's some country accents that I don't like. It's hard for me to understand certain words. I'm like, wait, what'd you just? You know what I mean? It's 3 languages. Okay. English, Spanish. What's the third? Let me guess. Italiano. Italian or not French. I'm gonna go with Italian or maybe French. Midland. I don't know where the fuck that is, but when I was when I was boxing in college in Arizona, they all thought my accent was like mad strong. And I'm like, because I'm used to the Jerky Boys dudes, like those kind of dudes. I grew up with those guys have accents. Like Staten Island, you ever go there? Thick. So to me, I was like, not. But when you're around people who aren't from New York, like I say New York, I don't say New York. I say her. I don't say huh. You know what I mean? Like I hit my R's. Some words I'm softer with the R's, but I hit my R's for the most part. They just do the like do what you do. It's weird. It's almost, and I'm no disrespect to my Baltimore people, but it almost sounds like, how do I put it?
Tutti frutti.
Like, what if I'm like, what it do, guys? You guys are like, get this fucking Rich. Where you been, brother? This title clickbait, Marky. Please don't call me Marky. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, this would be used to make the party start. We don't know for sure, Rich, but it's spinning at high velocity in the rumor mill. Yeah, Marco, park your fucking car, Marco. I get fucking wicked cocked, Marco. That's how they talk. Yeah, I knew a girl who wanted to like get with me in college, and I almost did, but I didn't because her accent grossed me out. Oh, Yayan. He accepts the bet, brother man. He accepts the bet, Yayan. That guy Chicago calls me Marky. That guy Chicago calls me. It's just him and Alberto. That's it. They should call me Big Marco Dog, Mark KO, G Money, Hustler Stack Money, Pimp. Any of those are good. Spanish, English, and flirting sign language. Portuguese. Portuguese from Portugal or Brazilian Portuguese? I understand some Brazilian Portuguese. Which one? Let's get it, Alberto. Oh, shit. So Alberto is... So, guys, let's make this clear. And remember, guys, we are taking call-ins. Alberto has promised to cam up if... What was the bet? I forget who it was for. So Yayan will send $100 to Alberto if Yayan loses. Now, if Yayan wins, Alberto will cam up here. That's the bet. But I forgot what fight it was. Cepeda Shakur. Obviously, the two of them, you could guess which each one of them are voting for.
Oh, that's racist.
Yayan is voting for Shakur. Yayan is voting for Shakur.
Oh, that's racist.
And Alberto's rooting for Cepeda.
Oh, that's racist.
The two of them are rooting for those two.
Oh, that's racist.
But fuck it. Some might say.
Oh, that's racist.
Some might say they're just supporting their peoples. Yayan doesn't usually go for the black guy every time. But I will say Alberto almost always goes for the Mexican fighter. Again, either.
Oh, that's racist.
Or you're just supporting your people. I don't support Pulev because he's fucking whack and kind of annoying. I support fighters based on how I like their personality and how they fight. Me. But boxing is like that, man. A lot of cultures stick to their own. Or I shouldn't say stick, root for their own. What up, Albert? Yeah. I saw a clip of Morrell training. The John Cena, what's that mean? Yeah, that'd be funny. Nah, Shakur, my favorite fighter. He happens to be black. Your complexion, too. Hmm? 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 Hmm. Nothing wrong with it. New York, I feel like, hey, Marky, what are you doing, Paisan? Feel. Paisan? I'm not even Italian. I'm Raza. I can get disciplined for nuts. And I will say, especially what's going on in California right now, I get it. Support your people. I got Shakur. Oh, okay. You got that Casey Cook dude who comes in here. He's super pro-black. Yeah. I never felt obligated to root for Americans just because I live here. I kind of do. Sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. If I don't know either fighter, but one happens to be black, I'm rooting for the black fighter. All right, well, fuck it. Indeed, and I got nothing to do with it. Shakur gonna beat him easy, and folks, I think so too. Shakur's darker than you. I think Shakur is gonna beat him easy. What kind of belt was that Albright got? That title belt, and Mason got a belt too. Were those titles as well? Yeah, the Albright one was like an intercontinental regional, some shit like that. You hate Mexicans, Chicanos, Latinos, stuff. Who? Who? Rich, I'm the opposite, especially in the Olympics. Interim, intercontinental, whatever. Shakur shorter than I thought. Saw him at the Bud versus Matt. He's about 5'8", right? Yayan, I guess the Olympics, I can understand more. The silver. Yeah, it's some shit. Some shit that's not, you know. Tired of all these titles. They're going to come. I know, right? I used to love the Intercontinental belt in wrestling. That was kind of cool. It was like the second biggest one. And then they said the heavyweight belt. It's like they're all heavyweights. All wrestlers, or almost all of them at least. I don't think any of them were under 200 pounds. I'll say this. I have plenty of black fighters I root for. Yayan doesn't have any Latin fighters he roots for. Yayan, is that true? Yeah, I've taken a liking to Japanese fighters. See, he likes Japanese guys. Oh, he likes David Benavidez. And he is a smorgasbord of Hispanic, right? He is Ecuadorian, Mexican. Isn't there something else too? Didn't they say his mom's like part Puerto Rican or Dominican or some shit? I love David Benavidez. I love watching him fight. I like his personality. Really? When was there a minor title? Talk to me, Mo. Because I don't know. You could school me now. When was there a minor title in the 20s, 40s, 50s? I don't think there was. Because Virgil's one of the top dogs at 54. They should match up. They're trying to give us good fights, not bullshit. Who do you think was robbed the worst Olympic? Roy Jones. Roy, of course. Roy's the worst one. Yep. Hearns beat Schooler for the NABF. Oh, I know they had the NABF. I'm talking, you said they've always, you used the word always. So which ones did they have in the 20s, 30s? You know, I don't think they did. That's something that probably came out in the 80s, maybe 70s or 80s, but not before that, in my opinion. But I've never really researched it. So you tell me. Yeah, I like Bam. Evander got robbed? Didn't he win gold? Ecuadorian Dominican. The mother's like half Dominican? Or is it just like a sprinkle? Because I feel like he reps Ecuador more so. But you know, what do I know? Bam Bam Bigelow. Yeah, Roy Jones' situation was like a full-blown scandal, lifetime ban. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. That's the problem with boxing. There's no rules. You know what I mean? Like if there was a rule where you have punch stats live, 10 punches landed, and it's live and it's showing it. Whoever lands more wins. This doesn't happen. Now, you could get people, I guess, bullshitting the punch stats, but for the most part, it's like just like in basketball. There's a rule. Bucket goes in, there's 2 points. There's a scoreboard. It shows it in real time. At the end, there's a winner. In boxing, it's just like, let's just watch, and whatever somebody says can be whatever somebody says. Nah, he wasn't fake crying. Damn, you don't like Shakur? this might be racist, but Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. kind of looks like David Benavidez in the face.
Oh, that's racist.
Not all Hispanics look alike, Yayan. That's very insensitive. How is someone like Benavidez, Chavez, and Alberto the same race? Benavidez, look at you, Clarissa. You got like 17 different things in you. What you mean? Those dudes are all Mexican except for Benavidez. He's a potpourri like yourself. Shakira, fine as fuck, even at almost 50. I thought you were talking about Shakur, calling him Shakira. And I'm like, why are you saying Shakur Stevenson's fine? I think Holyfield lost on the cards due to point deduction for fouls. He still got the bronze. Some say that's the greatest Olympic squad ever. 84. Can't argue it, really. Do you think Roy Jones getting robbed in the Olympics was why he didn't? Yeah, I do. That's why he didn't want to go. The Darius Mikolszewski guy was like, come fight me in Germany. We fight in Germany, also we fight nowhere. He's like, fuck you. I'm the fucking known champion. I'm the draw. Think I'm going to fly to Germany to get robbed as like they did to me in... Nah. I don't blame him. That guy wasn't even a threat. You know? Why is it wild? People don't like losing. And they were kids when they cried. Were they 17, 18? Like, they were young. That's what matters. Word. Yep. If Clarissa did her DNA, it would just say South America. That's it. She'd be like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. South America. 100% South America. She'd be like, oh, okay. Okay. That's a fact. That's a piece of information I didn't know. However, you can't argue it, and I'll tell you why. Not because they all won gold. Look at the caliber of fighter in that squad as it were afterwards, as pros. Look how good all of them were. That's what more I'm talking about. Not how good they did in the Olympics, but the fighters that developed after. Mildred Taylor, Holyfield, Purnell, Biggs. Biggs was nice. I mean, Tyson fucked him up, but who else am I missing? I mean, Purnell, Holyfield, and Taylor. 76 team was better? What, with Spinks? Who's the most dangerous active boxer in the street fight? It's hard to tell. Forgive him, Clarissa. Marco got the brain of our toaster. Thank you. Very nice. Benavidez, our mad Mexican, both bros used to sniff coke in the same spot in Phoenix with the Raza. Oh. Breland, thank you. Well, Breland was one of the greatest amateurs who ever lived, but as a pro, he was still a world champion, but didn't come anywhere near the status as an amateur as a pro, which is weird. That shit happens. Same thing with my man Jeremy Williams. Jeremy Williams was one of the greatest amateurs who ever lived, and as a pro, he didn't even win a title. Not a major title, at least. Leonard, Spinks brothers, and Howard Davis. Yeah, I mean, that's not... You can't fuck with 84. None of my sons told me Happy Father's Day yesterday. Word? You don't have any sons. He's talking about Alberto. Thoughts on Bam? He's one of the top 5 pound-for-pound greatest fighters in the world. Do I need to say anything else? He's in my top 5. Well, he is Alberto. I mean, he is he is American. Mamoon or Alberto. Mamoon's your son too? You know who doesn't call it anymore? The kid who went by Hoops and he changed it to something else. He doesn't come in anymore. Yeah, Clarissa's nuts. Luke Campbell won a gold medal, but as a pro didn't amount to much. There you go. David Reed, too. I mean, he won a title, I think, but then just got sparked out by De La Hoya and all the big names he fought. Some say he was pushed too quickly. Mark Brennan was first held with a broken hand, according to Teddy Ellis, just a cortisone shot and a prayer. It's weird how they let you use cortisone. I guess it's not a performance enhancer, but it lets you fight through pain. I don't know. I'm curious why that's allowed. I don't know if it should be. CJ, it matters who you share coke with. Why? Yeah, I was about to say, where's Mikhail been? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hope he's okay. CJ, stop disrespecting my vanilla queens. I'm just kidding. Salute Marco. I'm at work. It's too rainy to be. Oh, it's rainy. I wish it was raining here. I feel like shit today, guys. I'll tell you the truth. I feel like shit. Like not fit mentally. Like so much stress. Benavidez himself denounced his Mexican side after his fights. No, he didn't. Prove it. Put a link in there. So, Unc, sometimes this week I'm gonna send you some bag footage. What you waiting for? I'll keep it private if you want. Send it whenever you want. Floyd used to only like fighting in Vegas because he was allowed to use cortisone in his hands. Right, because he had those hand problems. I mean, everything. Everything he does. He's shown, I don't know about his defense. He hasn't really had to show defense, but he's shown a skillful plethora of skills. Cortisone does wonders. Yeah, I never had it. What up, blood? Ooh, I'd like to see that one. I got boots. Charlo look good, though. Oh, you're talking about young Charlo. You sound pretty wore out. Like tired, you mean? Yeah, I feel it. I low-key like rainy day. I love rainy days. Love rainy days. I feel like I've told you guys this before. Like growing up, that ain't sliding me shit. Growing up in Hell's Kitchen, right? In New York City, where everything was so dangerous. The rainy days, besides the fact that rain is kind of beautiful, like you see it fall, it's like nature, it's dope. The rainy days were the only days growing up in a really rough area where everything was calm. There's way less people out, so you walk outside, sometimes it's dead. I'm talking like hard rain, right? Ain't nobody robbing you, ain't nobody pimping, ain't nobody selling crack in hard rain, ain't nobody trying to fucking stick you up. No rats running around in the rain, they hate the rain. And it cleans the dirty ass streets. I love hearing the rain hit the fucking leaves. Like to me, I could sleep all day with rain hitting the leaves. I love that shit. Band's body punching is what makes him stand out to me. There you go. There's one. Tyson would fuck Lawrence Taylor up just because could tackle doesn't mean he knows how to fight. Oh shit! I'm not touching that one. Bam doesn't seem to be big. Yeah, no, he's not. But Bam was trying to get Inoue, wasn't he? Prime Charlo versus Boots would be fire. But now Boots UD, I don't see him stopping Charlo even now. Yeah. What up, Rich? Clarissa, I got vaccinated for my jungle fever. That's fucked up. What'd it do, G? G-Tat? And see, band up, that's a little too much, right? That shit, all jokes aside, right? Out of 1 week, on average, out of 7 days, how many days is it raining? Is it like 6? From your experience, out of 7 days, how many days would it be raining? I think Zepeda going to get his mug cracked He's going to get his Liberty Bell cracked like he's in Philly. I think Zepeda doesn't have the power to keep Shakur super honest. He has the output, but not the power. So that's going to give him, that's going to have him there throwing mad punches. But, Shakur is going to be countering and not worried about it, even if he gets caught. And Zepeda's defense is not. He just earmuffs it. You can't just earmuff it with no head movement against somebody like Shakur. You need power against Shakur. And you need, I think, better defense. He did. He said, I'm the Mexican monster. I'm not the Mexican monster effect. Word? I don't remember that. We're underwhelming. There, that's what I was saying. I heard parts of NYC got new trash cans with locks. I didn't see that. I was just there. Leonard and Spinks are goats. You think Spinks is a goat? Maybe light heavyweight. Guys, we do have phone lines open. I got no faith for Charlo after he went there and laid down. Yep. Well, What's up there, homegirl? Hey, baby.
Daddy, can we go out for ice cream later?
I'm doing a live right now, so
Yeah, after
Leo.
you're
My bad. A little baby girl.
Hey.
What about the 1818 ring? I mean, I don't know. Will your thoughts on Shakur change if he doesn't engage and win similar fight like the one he had? Yes. Yes. Well, look, it'll make me think he's still talented and skilled, but boring. Yeah. It can be also sunny and rainy at the same time. But the answer, you didn't say, here it goes. Seattle's different, varies, November to April. 4 out of 7. Okay. That's more than, I thought it was like 6 out of 7. Because when I was there, I went there once. It rained. I was there for maybe 4 or 5 days. It rained every day except one. Like probably 4 out of 5. What did it do? He said he's special. We need to see his special. Yeah, we do. Agreed. When did Shakur last fight? He fought the electrician dude. Padley? Shut the door, baby. Nah, not really. I didn't care about that. You know what I mean? I didn't care about that. Like, to me, I wasn't a runner. And I'm like, it's a puzzle, right? You solve what's in front of you. If there's a little extra room, well, let me just figure out how to cut the ring off better. Or if I want to use it, oh, cool. Now I can use this to my advantage. Yeah, we'll see. It's kind of chilly today and 65. It's not even like ice cream weather. Oh, it's going to rain. Dope. I like that. My bad. Y'all think Schofield would beat Shakur? No. No. I saw you hit dude with a left hook. I used to love lead left hooks. That was on my Roy Jones shit, though. You know what I mean? Because I had really fast twitch, so I could just, I'd be going like this, and I'd actually drop the hand, and then right before I dropped the hand, then I'd leap in with the hook. So it'd be kind of like a two-pronged trap. I think Shakur wins, but if you were Zepeda coach, would you? Just got to pressure him. Just got to keep pressuring him and pressuring him. There's nothing else you could do. Pressure, and try and hit as hard as you can. Knowing Marco, he probably eats vegan. No, I can't eat sugar. Well, I don't eat sugar. So I'll eat no sugar added ice cream, but not like, because there's natural sugar in milk. I'll have that, but not when they add more and more. And I mean, I try it. I'll have bites, but I don't have like a whole serving. Yeah, and you go to your backyard and make ice cream yourself straight from the cow. We know this isn't Bill Haney, but thank you for trying to make me laugh. Appreciate it. Very nice. Yeah, you do. My right hook putting MFs to sleep. Do you fight Smooth? I forgot. Eat it inside and get the girls. All right. Schofield best chance was this past fight that Shakur had both hands hurt. Appreciate you, Will. Only black men have the fast twitch. Oh, Johnny, you know that's not true. Right hook takes a long time to get there. Some truth to that, but you could throw every punch quick. You're in an apartment? Yeah. Yeah, it's somebody. Somebody that's been. I think this is all the same person who comes in with like with the funny accounts. You're a sparring partner? Is Schofield fighting Farmer? He killed it with the champ at the end. Yeah. Word. Word to Big Bird. What we got? Slickest black fighter in boxing today is Teofimo Lopez. Deal with it. He does have a slick black fighter style. You got Floyd KOing Farmer. Oh, word? Nice. Give me 1 second, guys. Damn, I stepped away for like 1 second. We lost fucking 10 viewers. What's going on here? Fuck Tio. Guys, the lines are open. Clarissa's ready to call in. I can feel it. I can feel it. Call in, Clarissa. Stop playing around. My picture looks cool on the big screen. All right. Oh. White and black. I like it. I like it, Johnny. I like it. I like it. Boxing Guru. What up, blood? What's the deal? What is the deal, my brother? What is the deal? Let me go down here. I don't like his defense though. Tio just relies on head movement. No, he does a little, that's not true. Plant is whiter than skim milk. Cut it out. Yeah, Plant's pretty white. Hangout spot? He's not in here. I'll join if someone else joins. The Guru. The giggity Guru. Anyway, what else we got? Didn't Vlogs back out of the debate with Alberto yesterday? He got ghost when Alberto jumped on. Nah. They had really nothing to say. There was no debate. Nothing really to say. So I think that's what happened. I would call in, but I don't want to allow myself to be provoked. Smart. Smart path chosen, my friend. Smart path chosen. All right. Offensive Tommy Hearns, definitely a counter of James Toney and fundamentals of technique of Ricardo Lopez. Tommy Hearns, huh? You'd rather have Tommy Hearns than Roy Jones? Crazy. Defensive encounters of Toney over Floyd? I'd go with Floyd. Fundamentals and technique of Ricardo Lopez. I'd go with Roy. That's the one thing that Roy's defense could have been a little better, but he still never got hit. His defense was very relied on his reflexes. Oh, yeah? That's kind of cool. I would have been good at that. I never got into that, but I would have been good at that. Debating. I low-key think Toney counterpunching was better than Floyd. Yeah, but he stayed in harm's way longer than Floyd, which resulted in taking more shots. Yeah. Well, we could do that. We could do that. Like 5 minutes, each person can talk for a minute or whatever. Right? I don't put active fighters in GOAT lists, Mark, because we don't know. I know he said he retired, but he's still active. Let's wait until he's done, then we'll talk about it. But you want to do it right now? As it stands, he's not. He's not in a GOAT list because he never fought. The only real contemporary that he fought 2 of them. And he arguably lost twice to one of them. And he beat the fuck out of Wilder, and then Wilder, I don't know. That's a good one. Yeah. Top 100. Are we going to 100? Because we're going to 100. We'll be here all day. Fury got in big fight left, in my opinion, either Joshua Parker or something. Maybe. Joshua will be fun. It'll make mad money. It'll be interesting because Joshua's a 90% knockout ratio, guys. Like, Joshua's fun for a reason. He sparks dudes like a sour diesel blunt. Klitschko is the second longest reigning heavyweight champion in history. Here we go. I got a trivia question for you guys. 2 trivia questions. It's going to be about the same person. You guys ready? If you're Wilder's trainer, what would you have made him focus on? Developing his other punches. Developing the power in his other punches. And developing his other punches and throwing all his shots, except for his right hand, shorter. Joe Louis is the first, yes. He is the first. All right. You guys want to hear this trivia question? Talk to me. We'll do a quick trivia question. I'll do 2 of them. Yes? No? Yes or no? Or don't answer. Oh, word? Johnny Will? That's dope. doing date night, so I can't do it. All right, here we go. Trivia question. In the famous Rocky movies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, name the one reoccurring main cast member. There's one reoccurring main cast member in the Rocky movies who was an actual professional boxer with, I believe, 17 fights. Who was that? Which character? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. So the answer is nobody got it. The answer is Paulie. Burt Young. Paulie was an actual pro fighter. Now, I'm going to do a follow-up to this. Here we go. Burt Young was a professional fighter, the only one of the main Rocky cast members. He was 17 fights, 17 knockouts, I believe, 1 loss. What famous, world-famous trainer trained Burt Young? Who did Burt Young fight under? Famous trainer as a professional. Go, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Boom. Yeah, I ain't got it. You bitch ass. You're asking terrible questions. Nobody knows that guy. You don't know who Paulie is from the Rocky movies? What you mean? Everybody knows who Paulie is. And how'd you get the right fucking answer, jerk off? You were right. Mark, you were right. That's obviously a troll answer. That's a good guess, though. You were right. Came in too late. Manuel Stewart would have been too young to train. Marco knows something. How about I give you 1,900 slaps? You guessed? Well, you guessed right. Mexican trivia? Okay. What's the name of the town Julio Cesar Chavez is from? The town he's from. Go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so he said this. It is Culiacan. That's the correct answer. Culiacan. Now, you didn't get it in time, though, Mo. But Culiacan, he said Killacan. That's gangster. Hey, I'm from Killacan, motherfucker. Guadalajara is not the town, though. Culiacan, Sinaloa. They Googled it. I mean, yeah, people could Google it. That's an easy one to Google, but guys, we got these gloves waiting. Victor Ortiz versus Floyd Mayweather official fight promo gloves for raffle. These are sparring gloves, 16 ounces, I believe, lace-up joints. They are waiting for one of you lucky raffle winners, but we do need, stand up, fucker. We do need at least 15 more raffles for it. So let's get this going. Okay, now do a black fighter question. Really? Because black fighters are like the overwhelming majority of boxers. But okay, let's do it. Okay. Not only am I going to do a black fighter, I'm going to do an African fighter. I'm going to go to the roots, the motherland. This is kind of easy, but let's see who knows it. What was the nickname? Hold on. What is the nickname of Ghanaian fighter, not Azuma? He's a Ghanaian fighter, I believe, as well. Ghanaian fighter Ike Corte. What was his nickname? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nobody got it. El Culo's funny. That's right. It is Bazooka, but too late. And why they call him Bazooka? Because of what? Another trivia question. Why was his nickname Bazooka? What attribute did he possess while they called him Bazooka? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's funny, Mo. His jab, man. He's one of the best jabs in fucking history. Oh, Jesus. I hear my daughter screaming outside. Okay. Oh, you want an American black fighter? I mean, okay. Ice cream on a rainy day in June is some Northeast shit. You don't see me doing it, do you? It's not raining yet. It's just kind of cloudy. It's more chilly too. It's like 65 degrees. Like to me, that's not really. Who the fuck wants to go have ice cream in 65-degree weather? Marco was a black fighter. I'll go with nickname El Gallo and It's Juneteenth soon. Let me. Oh Jesus. Soviet Union. I mean, the former Soviet Union, right? That doesn't exist anymore. There's a lot of countries. Every country, Kazakhstan, all those motherfuckers were part of Russia. The Soviet Union. I come from Soviet Union. That is where I come from. The Soviet Union. What the fuck is this shit? Anyway. What else we got going on, people? Me and you go on what? Maybe. I might not go tonight because I got date night. Happy Juneteenth to all brothers. What you doing for the holiday? It's federal? Word? That's dope. It is. Still is. It was before. It still is now. Are you serious? Oh, stay away from them. Damn. That's hot. Tyson Fury KO Wilder on Juneteenth. Did he? That's fucked up. Dead ass. They're heavy here in Sacramento. Damn. Maybe I should join. Maybe that should be my job. Do a little Bulgarian mob relations. Hell yeah, last year passed the law, federally approved. I work for the government. You work for the government? Jesus. I'm working a 12-hour shift in Juneteenth since everyone else is taking it off. Mo, that's because you don't have kids. Which is stack those chips. Yeah, Russians don't have the white American guilt. They don't, because they're not American. Juneteenth just as federal as Cinco de Mayo. God damn. God damn. What the deal, people? Yeah, Russians. What else we got? Is Juneteenth federal or no? Well, we could look that up. Let's see. Is Juneteenth a federal holiday? Yes, it is federal. It was officially federal in 2021 because Biden did so. Commemorates the end of slavery. Yep, it's federal. They got Povetkin for PDs because he said he supports Putin. Yayan doesn't mess with white women, period. Except for when he does. He was like, I don't fuck with white women. It's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I lost my virginity to one. I banged one yesterday. Another one slid in the DMs, but nah, not my thing. I don't blame you, man. These white bitches are whack. Whack ass white bitches. Just one? Word? I mean, I can't imagine you got much of a choice out in Indiana. I feel like they're all white. Is Juneteenth is it like a barbecue day? Like, do people barbecue and shit? It's a new holiday, so I don't really know what people do. Who wins? Tiramisu, or Richard Torres? I think tiramisu is too big. Tiramisu is a big fucking dude. I saw him in person too. She ain't gonna do shit. I'll slap the fucking shit. I'll slap the shit out of her. These goddamn fruit flies are coming back. Did any get caught here? Just one. Thing's fucking useless. Tiana Trump from Indiana, right? Nah, I like white girls, actually. I like them all. All of them. Literally. Yeah. It's a lot of black girls and Mexican girls. Word? Tiramisu gave Jello a tough fight. I mean, he knocked him out, right? Tiramisu is all knockouts, right? He was screaming tribal, like Samoan shit, or whatever. Not Samoan, whatever he is. Tribal, whatever tribal shit they have in Australia. He was screaming that shit. He was like, "Aka punta, tata punta." And he was like slamming on his chest. This was at the press conference. I asked the dudes behind me, his camp, because they were sitting behind me. I'm like, "What's he saying?" They're like, "Yeah, we don't know. Probably talking to his god." I was like, "All right." Oh, in the amateurs, okay. Yeah, that's a traditional tribal dance. Oh, you saw it? Love knocked out Torres. And the word? Samoan. Yeah. Tiramisu Samoan. How's Jalalov? Is he still fighting now as a pro? I've never heard of him. Let's see. Jalalov boxer. Kadir Jalal Uzbeki. 30 years old. 6'7". Oh, yeah, he's a fighter. 15-0. 14 knockouts. Why the fuck did he turn? Why does he only have 15 fights? Damn. 93% knockout ratio. He is fighting Gianmarco Cardillo at the Garden. June 26. Excuse me, July 26. What's happening there? I'll be up in that bitch. How do I apply for it? Who else is fighting on that card? Let's see. Event. Shushu, Xander Zayas, Jalililov, Emiliano Vargas. Oh, how do I apply for this card? Okay. It's kind of good. Wonder how I could apply for that shit. Let me see. Magnemedia. Here it is. All right, let's see. July 26. Nope, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Those motherfuckers. Those bastards. Those sons of bitches. Okay. Well, I don't know how you apply for it. It's going to be Top Rank's last ESPN show? All right. How do you apply for it? It's going to be underwhelming. Ironic, Tiramisu's opponent had a huge King KO tat on his back. That dude he fought was growling like a dog at the press conference. He looked angry. He was like, he's just probably unsure of himself. I couldn't believe how fat he was. He took his shirt off. I was like, this motherfucker should have been. He probably could have been a light heavyweight. That's probably what he should have been if he was in shape. So how are you gonna have a chance against somebody so much bigger than you, naturally bigger than you? Uh-oh. CJ's ready. Marco, that guy sounded punch drunk to me. Which one? The opponent? The whatever his name was? Something? Ivory something? Last ESPN show, Top Rank will still be on, but different broadcast in August. Don't know what broadcast. Yeah. It didn't sound punch drunk to me. It just sounded kind of out of it. What's up, blood? I got Boots. Because I think Boots is one of the most talented fighters in boxing. Speed, power. Now, Virgil is going to be something there, but I think Boots just has more natural athleticism and athletic talent than Virgil. I think that'll be the difference. They're both big dudes. Off to work now. All right. 2 hours? Jesus. Heavyweights get CTE easily. Maybe. Yeah. It's usually the lighter guys, though. I feel like they get CTE. I was high as fuck shadowboxing last night. Knocked that motherfucker out. Nice. Fuck that shadow. Fuck that shadow. I ain't scared of no bitch ass shadow, right? Word. What else we got going on, people? Talk to me. I low-key like shadowboxing more than hitting the bag. Nah, not me. If Boots was going to 154, I would love to see him fight Xander Zayas. Xander needs a little seasoning first, no? Don't we think? Have I done the punch machine? This guy asked, have I done the punch machine? This guy just asked if I have done the punch machine. I'll show you right now, blood. You know it. Not only did I do it, but I break the high scores almost every time I do it. Because I punch like a Trizuk. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Ready?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
God.
Oof, like a fucking shotgun blast. Now, did you guys see how I did not wind up? I didn't run. I didn't do all that shit that people do just off the vert. Whop! Not bad, right? That's off the vert. Mind you, I'm 165 pounds. 165. Nah, they weren't. That's a fact, Clarissa. 165 pounds. That's why when people see me hit the bag and they're like, "Oh, you're slapping." Like, yeah, is that a slap? Slap will break a brick wall down. What up, blood? Thrill Hill, what up? Someone told me that Haney would beat Boots because Haney knows how to cut the ring off him. No, I don't think Haney beats Boots. No. I don't see that happening. Now, you never know, right? But no. Frank Martin beat Virgil in the arms, and Ryan won. Look, let me tell you something, Mo. Each machine's different. And I'm sure I've gone higher. I did 996 once. That's my highest one ever. I think I had it recorded too. I could have swore I did. 996. I think I had it somewhere. I just don't know what the fuck I did with it. I could have swore I had it. I remember trying to find it, but I just couldn't. Couldn't do it. I could have swore I recorded it though. But probably not. Probably not. I'm trying to look for it right now. Oh, it's old. Yeah, now I got these old ones. Old. Wait, I can't find it. Not really where, because it's really how you throw the punch, not really where it lands. Yo, that dude got the highest score I've seen. Marco, watch it. All right, fine, I'll watch it. Did he beat 996? Oh, you guys are fucked up. You guys are fucked up. Yo, you guys are going straight to hell. That's fucked up. You guys are going directly straight to hell. Like, you will not pass go. It is an express train to Satan's backyard. Poor fucking kid. You guys are terrible. Yayan, you and Mo. Tandem dive into Lucifer's kitchen. Unbelievable. You guys are out of control. Just give Marco his props. Hits harder than us. Hit harder than... No, not to be a dick or arrogant, but I hit harder than 99.9% of people. I've just seen that over the years. I don't know what it is. Too bad I can't make a living off of it. No, Alberto like runs up on it and hits it like this with this part, and then runs off. It runs off like this. I got Marco KO. Oh, I'll fuck mess up. Body shot. Wow. Tenderize. I'll fire up his ribs. I'm working at Dallas BBQs. Word up. That's a fact. Oh, man. Anyway. What are we at? All right. What else we got, people? What else we got? I'm gonna try and jump on tonight. We'll see. I probably won't. Probably not till tomorrow. And tomorrow night, I can't. Or actually, I probably could when I get back. Marco, we gotta have Traveling Circus step right up, fight the Bulgarian Bruiser, or just like hit harder than him. The thing is, after I hit it enough, like 10, 20, 30 times, I'll probably be way too fucking tired. So then people will start beating me. I'm only a man. I'm only human. But anyway, all right, people, so I'm going to bounce. I will try to step in tonight. If I can't, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And anyway, remember, these are for raffles. So let's get the last raffles in before we have to fucking do it. All right? You guys are the best. Peace.